fellow crafters, and welcome back to Inspiration for Cards. My name is David, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be making a card for you, and I'm way behind on my Christmas cards due to all sorts of different things. So I'm gonna get a wiggle on. I'm gonna make a Christmas card and I'm gonna make something really simple. And I have to be honest, this is inspired by Kathy Zielsky. I saw this, I thought, brilliant, love it, gonna do it. So I'm going to make a batch of those Christmas cards, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it. Slightly different, of course, from hers, but yeah, the idea came from her, so gotta be honest. Right, let's switch cameras and get started, shall we? So here we have my Glimmer machine warming up, and I'm going to use the Merry Christmas from this Spellbinders Merry Glimmer Sentiments. I'm going to use the Simon Hurley baubles, the Glimmer, the retro ornaments, love those. And I'm going to use this stencil. This stencil is by Glas for the Planner Essentials collection. This one screams Christmas to me, so I'm going to be using that. I've got some papers cut out because I want to experiment a bit as well. I'm going to do reds, and I've got these this pattern paper coming from the Christmas paper from Planner Essentials collection. I want to experiment on that as well, but I'm going to start with the red, and I'm going to use this stencil, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Game Over, Simon Hurley Game Over ink, it's a dye ink, and I'm going to go through my stencil. I'm just going to hold it in place and work my way across the paper. Now this is sort of tone on tone. Curious to see how it will come out, because I did not want to use a different color, because I really want, I'm going to use gold hot foil, the matte gold, and I really want that to stand out. So but I better get a wheel on because my Glimmer is ready to go. So oops, so really get that color on there. Let me see, is it doing anything? Because it's red on red, I don't see it. Oh yes, can you see it? Brilliant. Exactly what I had in mind. So that's that. Perfect. Next I'm gonna ink up my brush again, and I'm gonna darken up the edges. Just like that. And I may come back later and darken it up even more using a different dark brown or even a black, but for now I think this is fine. I just want to darken up the edge of that paper. Very simple and quick, but hey, it's the thought that counts, right? You see how that light is coming from the center? That's why I'm darkening up the edge. Okay, that is that. That's the first one done. Close up my ink, put this to the side, and then it's time to get my baubles out. Now, I'm not going to be too fussed because I might trim this out, but I am going to, I trimmed out my hot foil ahead of time so that it's ready to go. Come on. And I'm doing it wrong again. But you live and learn, right? Okay, new round. Put my paper there, my foil there, put my baubles on. Like that. Put this down. Okay. Then I've got my Merry Christmas here. I will just put that down here. Just need to trim this down ever so slightly. Now turn this over, put that onto my plate, get that nice and hot, put my thin shim on there, the big one, and hit that timer. Now while that is heating up, I will get my platinum out, and then we'll be ready to get a wiggle on once this light is stopped blinking. Okay, now let's put this through my platinum. Slowly but surely, not too quick, give that time to do its job. And back again. And I will put that back for the second card. So let's have a look, shall we? Now this is hot, David. This is hot. Let's peel off the tape. Oh wow, this has done a fantastic job. This hot foiling never ceased to amaze me. Look at that. Isn't that stunning? Simple and quick. So easy. Right, let's do another one. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm curious to see how it goes onto this pattern paper. So, let's give that a go, shall we? So let's do the same. Let's tape this down. Like that. So that went quite quick and easy. So let's put that onto the machine. Put the shim. And press that timer. Now while that is doing that, I will have a look at this and see how I want to trim that down. Because now it is, I want that to be 10 centimeters. So let's trim off a hair here and a hair there. Trim off a tiny bit from the top. And now let's see how that is. I've got my card bases here, so let me fold that and let's see how that fits on there. So just a tiny bit from the bottom as well. And that fits beautifully. Okay, we'll get back to that in a second, because the light has stopped flashing, and that means that we can go ahead and foil this paper. And let's see how that's turning out, shall we? So, slowly but surely going through. And going back. Putting these to the side, and then I've got my rubber mat here. Might as well put it on there because that's what's meant for, right? There are my tweezers. Now let's see how this turned out, shall we? Can you see it? There we go, that might help. Oh wow, This is also really nice. Oh, look at that. Ouch, that's hot, David. Look at that. Oh, I love this. This hot foiling thing. Right, now let's finish these two cards. So, what I want to do, let me just quickly grab Weeping Willow and a brush. I will just go around and just darken up that edge ever so slightly. Now I'm not worried about covering up if I touch the hot foil, because that will resist the ink, which is another nice thing. Now I will just, with a light touch, go around, crunch up the edge a bit. What this does, it just pulls your eye to the center of the card. Now what I want is, on this card, I want a gold border. So I really have to make this 10 by, I'll just trim this down a hair. There we go. So I'll make this one 10 by 14, and that will give me, you see, a tiny little border around that, but just making it pop a bit more. So I've got my two card bases here, and what I'm going to do, this is going to be quite a simple one layer, well, not one layer, but I'm not going to put any dimension on. I think this card speaks for itself, so let's put some glue behind this and stick this on. Look at that. I love it. Right, now this one I'm going to glue this panel on here. So I switched to my art glitter glue because the Nouveau wasn't working. So back to my old and trusted art glitter glue, which I love that stuff, but yeah, you got to use up what you've got, and I just thought use up the Nouveau. There we go, and then on the back of this I will put some foam tape just to pop it up ever so slightly. Line this one up. There we have it. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Look at that. Two beautiful cards. I love how these turned out. So simple and so quick to make. I'm going to be making these in bulk. These are going to be my Christmas cards for this year because I don't have time for some elaborate things. I've got some made in previous tutorials, but I just don't have time now at the moment. Doing fun things, so I'm not complaining. But these will be, I think, my Christmas cards. I love them, and easy to make, quick to make. Now I've been explaining, but if I'm not talking, I can do it in bulk, and yeah. So I hope you like it. If you do, give this video a thumbs up and consider to subscribe to my channel. That would really make my day. And I would love to see you for the next one. Thank you for watching this one. See you then. Bye.